Hey folks, good morning to you. It's Tuesday, July 8th, 2025, and we're still anticipating the beginning of our crypto week, right? Which starts officially the 14th of July. And it looks like Brad Garlinghouse may be testifying at that meeting. I'm going to give you a little video on that later. But this one is about XRP itself and the supply of XRP. There are 100 billion total tokens, but I think there's about 58,000 or 58 billion of them in circulation right now. And what many people don't know is that with every transaction on the XRP ledger, whether you're transferring XRP or some other tokenized asset on the XRP ledger, a little bit of XRP is burned, which means it's gone forever. You can never get it back. So the supply is reducing. But and then for those of you that know about that, the next natural question is, well, how long is it going to last? Well, we're going to go and get into that. But the reason for the burning of the XRP is to keep it deflationary. One of the big problems with fiat currency like the US dollar is that it's forever, right? Every time they print a dollar, it's there forever. It doesn't disappear. They might destroy the physical paper dollar, but that unit of account is there forever now. And so it reduces the value of one US dollar, no matter how you slice it. But with XRP, you burn it as you go, never to be replaced. You can never program more XRP either. They've had hackathons where they've tried it and unsuccessful. You cannot print more XRP. So let's talk about how long it's going to last. So our friend Smoke over here looked into it and did some research, and apparently at current levels, it's going to last us 70,000 years. Keep in mind, the current dollar as it stands today as a world reserve currency, I think it's only been that for a little over 100 years. So 70,000 years, I think, is more than adequate. So let's take a deeper look at this. So 70,000 years, they're from Smoke, and it says XRP properties here. The very first ledger contained 100 billion XRP. That was at the beginning, and it said, and no new XRP can be created. That's been hacked, like I told you, or they've done hackathons trying to make that happen, and they couldn't do it because of the programming of the XRP ledger itself. It doesn't allow for that. XRP can be destroyed by transaction costs or lost by sending it to addresses for which no one holds a key. So XRP is slightly deflationary by nature. No need to worry about running out, though at the current rate of destruction, it would take at least 70,000 years to destroy all the XRP, and XRP prices and fees can be adjusted as the total supply of XRP changes. So that last little part is the one I want you to focus on. The fees and the burn rate can be adjusted as times change, right? You need to adjust for the change in culture. Right now, we only have, 8 billion people on the planet, something like that. Maybe more or less, I don't know, let me know for sure. But last count, I thought it was about 8, maybe 9. So do we think the population is going to go down in the future? No, it's most likely going to go up. Are more members of the population going to become involved in the financial system? Well, I can tell you that with this new financial system, yeah, there's going to be a lot of people that they call that they're unbanked, right? Those kinds of people in rural areas. There's even a good percentage of the U.S. population that is unbanked. And so once all those people are brought into the financial system the way this is going to allow them to be, because you're going to bank right off your phone now, I do believe more people will be able to monetize their lifestyles, their savings, because you're going to be able to buy things, portions of things, a portion of a real estate building, a portion of an interest in a building or in a company, where you can profit off of whatever somebody that's smarter than you, let's say they're building a great business, but they sell a few tokenized shares of their business. Well, if they earn about a 30% rate on their business year over year, you're going to earn 30% also, but just, if you invested $100, 30% of that 100, as opposed to maybe 30% of a couple million. So it's going to be commensurate. It's going to allow you to monetize yourself. And all of these transactions are going to run on the XRP ledger, in my opinion, at least most of them. You're going to start to see more and more stable coins running off of this ledger in particular, because it can do these things. It can upgrade itself as it goes, which means it just seems like it makes sense, right? It's not a coincidence. That's been the intention with the XRP ledger all along, is to create something that you can use as a backbone to a new global digital financial system, something that can be a digital bridge currency for the future. And that's what XRP is. It's going to bridge one value to another globally, 365, 24/7. And it has all these nice little features, a nice little deflationary feature, and an ability to adjust itself with changing times. Because with more people, more transactions, just naturally. But you can have more, what I want to say is, people are going to find more ways to monetize what little money they have to grow it better. And all those different ways to monetize it, like if you're saving or staking or delegating or investing, they're going to create transactions and microtransactions, right? In and out. You know, you invest in, you get paid out in interest. Sometimes you cash out. That's another transaction. So with every movement of that value, it's going to burn a little bit of XRP, but never fear. There's going to be plenty of XRP to last us. I don't think it'll go 70,000 years, but at the current rates, yeah, it'll go 70,000 years. But the usage is very low right now, globally speaking. In terms of transactions, I don't think anything's growing quite as quickly as the XRP ledger, and I think that's been the intention all along. So let me know what you think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, bookmark, and we will see you guys on the next one. Till next time, adios amigos.